Hello and welcome to this episode of I Don't Know Jack About Parenting, where today I'm going to be talking about how much I hate my kids' extracurricular activities.
So the big question is this: how are parents like us, who don't have a manual, who are doing the best we can, who feel as though we aren't enough, how are we going to raise healthy, happy children who we are proud of and still keep our sanity in that process? That's the question, and this podcast will give you the answers. My name is Ryan Roy, and welcome to I Don't Know Jack About Parenting, a podcast for parents who are being real with themselves.
Hello and welcome back to this episode of I Don't Know Jack About Parenting, where today I'm going to be talking about how much I hate, despise, dislike my kids' extracurricular activities. So I keep saying that this is a season of life, and you parents who are out there listening to these podcasts who have, two kids, possibly, you're in the same scenario I am, just hit third grade. The workload gets a little bit bigger in third grade. Every night there's homework where before we got to pack it and we could kind of manage it the way we wanted to. We could do it on the weekends. We could do it all in one shot for the week. We had more flexibility. Now it's like every day, come home. I like to give my kids a little bit of downtime, or my son anyway. But soon after that, it starts boom, right into the routine of, hey, got to get your homework done before you get to scouts, or before you get to baseball, or before daddy has to get off to his own men's group. Every single night there's something. And then the weekend comes around, and there's this weekend, there's his birthday sleepover tonight. And then there is, a baseball game on Saturday, which is followed by church on Sunday, and then it all starts on Monday again. And every single day there is something that must be done. There's no downtime. Didn't even mention the little one's swim practices on Saturday or on Sunday right after church. Like, from church, bring your swim trunks because we got to jump in a pool. It's every single day. But now I want to give you another perspective. I don't really hate these activities. I don't like the planning of it. I don't like the busyness of it. But when you think about it, it's being productive. My kid's learning baseball. On scouts, he's learning all kinds of new things, and he's interacting with his friends. It's a discipline to come home, and he's actually taking it upon himself to make sure he gets some of his homework done on the bus on the way home. He's like, Dad, I know we got a lot of stuff to do. So he's learning that he needs to manage his time better. And then it's the little things of the downtime for me. When I go to scouts, there are other men, pack leaders, that are pouring into my son, and I get to watch, if I choose to, from a distance. When I go to swim practice with my little one, it's this bonding, uninterrupted, dedicated time with Dad. Yeah, there's an instructor there, but I'm holding him in that pool. I'm dunking him in that pool. He's trusting me because he knows he can. And I say, I titled this, I hate this, but when you really think about it, when I think about it, although it's a lot of work, that's what this parenting journey is about. It's about bonding, connecting, keeping them in activities that empower them, that put them in activities that allow them to see whether or not they like these things. If I put my son in an art class and he's like, Dad, why am I in art? Like, I can't draw. I don't like to draw. Painting is not my thing, whatever it may be. I get to say, oh, he experienced that and he chose for himself that wasn't something that he liked to do. If I put him in baseball, and at the end of the day, he's like, yeah, that wasn't really that much fun. I don't like it. I don't like the camaraderie. Another one of his friends' parents realize he's not into team sports. The kid likes to swim. He likes being on the swim team and competing that way as an individual. He doesn't like the team aspect. If I throw my other one into swim and he's like, I kind of like the camaraderie. We get to know what he likes. We don't get to know what he likes if we don't experience all these things. And although it may be a little crazy, it may be a little hectic, there may be crossing of schedules and a lot of stuff, I don't hate it because, one, I get a little downtime while they're in these activities, and though I got to get them there and get them to and from, but I get to watch my son grow. My boys grow and learn and bond and connect with other people. My little one bond and connect with me. And it's actually a huge blessing in my life. I know not everybody has this opportunity. How do I know? Look, I don't know jack about parenting, but I did know a little something when I grew up. I didn't have these privileges. I didn't have a dual parent household where, there were two incomes coming in and we had, disposable income that we could put towards baseball and Boy Scouts and these things. I know that I'm blessed to be able to do the things that I do with my kids. But I also know that I didn't get to experience a lot of these things. So I have to juggle in my own mind because I appreciated some of the downtime I had as a child. I think I got to explore what I wanted to explore. I had time to think and analyze, and it wasn't just go, being, thrown into a scenario where, we're going to tell you what to do all the time. So I juggle in my mind how much is too much, how much is too little, how much downtime do they need versus make sure they're being busy doing these activities that we enroll them in. And it's a juggle, it's a pattern. I don't know what is the right answer. What I do know is I'd much rather them be interacting with other people and experiencing different things than just having complete downtime. When my son is excited to come home and go to Cub Scouts versus playing a video game, or he's excited to go to baseball versus playing a video game, or he's like, Dad, I took care of my homework on the bus. I see a level of maturity, and it's almost forced because he has all these activities, all of which he chose. So do I hate these things? No, I love them because I see tremendous growth in my older one. And in the younger one, although I don't like necessarily, or at the beginning, I was like, why do I have to get in the pool? Can't we wait till he's old enough where the instructor can take care of him? I've watched him grow from a kid who was petrified, terrified of the water, to someone who goes in and he's splashing with me and laughing, and I'm like ready to go under, and he's ready to jump into the pool and dive into the pool, and he's not even at his second birthday. There was a level of fear, and now there's a level of comfort, and I love watching that growth. And then the bonding of trusting me, right? In the pool, in a place where he felt unsafe, he feels completely safe when he's one with me, but even with his instructor. So I don't hate all these activities. Are they, if I were to be completely selfish, are they the things I want to do? Not 100%. But I want to do them because I'm watching my boys grow in these experiences. And I don't know jack about parenting, but I know that I want my kids to be productive members of society when they grow up. And I want them to have experiences that allow them to be that. And I think that's what's going on in this very hectic, strange time in my life as a parent, my wife's life as a parent, where it seems as though the 100% focus is on them. It will be worth it in the long run. We'll see you in the next episode.
Do you want to be the dad you wish you had? If so, go get my free book, Be the Dad You Wish You Had, at BeTheDadYouWishYouHad.com. Inside, you'll find my most effective 40 tips to quickly and easily transform yourself into the ideal dad. Go to BeTheDadYouWishYouHad.com now and get it while it's free.